was first upset because he was offered $800,000 from 50 for a deal.
Correct.
And Jay-Z didn't let him out of the deal.
Correct.
Now, New York City, Jersey, Connecticut, I'm going to tell you that I feel Jay-Z was wrong.
For not letting him out the deal.
But for a different reason.
Okay.
I think Jay was wrong for not letting him out because once an artist tells you he's upset or he wants to leave, I think you should let him leave.
He's not going to do his best.
It's a situation beyond repair. That's me. I think Jay-Z was wrong. I think he should just said, you know what? You are more than welcome to go, and I understand you. Let me help you get this situation going. All right? That's first of all. But not look.
But I understand him not letting him out because Hov got him to the point where he was hot enough that 50 wanted to sign him and give him $800,000.
You know, New York, Jersey, Connecticut, I so forgot the state property clothing deal.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take you even further. New York, Jersey, Connecticut, I want you to understand. Today, man, I want you to understand the music business. Because it's very similar to if you have a business or you work for a company, whatever you do. You don't. Let me tell you something. New York, Jersey, Connecticut, people who have bought Roc-a-fella Records albums, right?
Yep.
You remember that there was that point that after Jay-Z, whatever was on that Roc-a-fella logo, you picked up out the store.
Clean.
And I'm going to keep it 100. As always, this is me, man. I'm speaking for myself. Anytime Jay-Z used to come in this building and we would talk, you know, look, I was always most concerned about the Jay-Z albums, and I'd be asking him when he's going to do this, when he's going to do that. Yeah, Flex, but I got this Memphis Bleak album coming. Definitely, Flex, I'm listening to you, but I got this Sigel album. No, I remember how he told me about Sigel. He said there's this kid in Philly. He didn't even tell me Siegel's name yet, I believe. I want to get this right. Dame Dash too.
Right.
I'm keeping 100. You know, Dame Dash and Jay-Z used to always talk about what artists they have and what's coming next. Because I'm going to keep it 100, New York, just like you. Do not think I am not like the people who purchase albums. If it wasn't on that Roc-a-fella logo, you wouldn't pick it up and you wouldn't have the knowledge about it so fast. Not that the artist isn't talented.
Didn't want it.
Yes. And we're going to have a discussion today, man, because New York, Jersey, Connecticut, listen to me. I'm going to tell you about artists. Not all of them. But they like to gravitate like bees to honey to the hot label because they know it cuts off a lot of the legwork.
Yep.
And you can get in that. And there's nothing wrong with that. You know, that happened for several years. This is the aftermath of it now, though. Right?
Yep.
Okay. So, I think Beans is wrong for making a record saying anything about Jay-Z. You got to... I think before, when was that record made? Last week?
About that week and a half ago. Average Cat.
Yes. I think for any artist that's on Roc-a-fella, if you are confused on whether or not The Rock is dead, once Jay-Z left Def Jam and wasn't the president anymore, I would have taken that under assumption that the Roc-a-fella is dead. That's just me as a businessman, as someone that can understand and read between the lines. That's me. And once I saw Rock Nation, I'd have been like, oh my God, I'm going to have to figure out something else. And I watch people. Look, if you disagree with me, man, you can hit me on Twitter. You know what I mean? If you disagree with me, you know, I'm just giving my opinion. I'm not being funny. I'm not jabbing. I'm just being totally honest about the business, what it's about.
Just the facts.
Now, I read on a blog over the weekend where a young man said, well, he has a right to be upset because Jay-Z didn't help him restart his career. I understand how you might feel, man. A restart? That means there was a start.
Let's just look over the start.
Who and clearly who said Beans is finished? Who said he didn't have anything? He just has a deal at the moment. A deal can change for an artist with one song that hits the internet or the radio and it goes bananas.
Yeah.
I can change. All right? So once again, I feel Jay-Z should have let him go once he was
Upset.
and well, not that he was upset, but he wanted to leave.
Freedom.
Yeah, I get that part. You know what I mean? Making a diss record was, I don't know what happened in Philly. I don't know about him being asked out. I don't know if Hov called police. I mean, I can't see Hov getting on the phone calling 911. I'm trying to picture it all.
Feels nervous.
But maybe he was told that. See, so things get a little wiry. All right? Jaz-o. I don't understand clearly why Jaz-o's upset. I see he was commenting on the internet. Listen, man. Man, I love Jazz, man. I know him so long, man. And Jazz is talented. And Jazz, I know you work hard. Jazz, I remember the day. I remember, Jazz was one of the people who told me about Ain't No and Jay-Z, and that he did this song with them.
He produced it, right?
Yo, Jazz, I'm looking on the internet and listening, man. I see people taking some bad shots at you. Man, Jaz-o, man. Just embrace, man, this dude that, yes, you helped give birth to and forever makes you imprinted in this hip-hop game, and move with it, my brother. Just like, for it to get this, messy, man, it's messy. Just move with it, Jaz-o. You're a good dude. Everyone wasn't meant to be this whole position, man. It's just my opinion. Okay, it's just my opinion. I'm just saying, it's just my opinion. I don't want anyone, I know what you're saying. Man, it's like you're sweating whole. New York, Jersey, Connecticut. I seen that roc-a-fella situation when it was Hov and Dame in the Lexus at the Palladium. That's where I saw it. So that's what I'm speaking from. Jaz-o, that type of energy, man, and that it's just me, man. Just make your music or keep it moving. Look, from what I understand, New York City, Jaz-o was offered a deal or a position. It's not what he wanted to do, or wasn't in his favor, or the money is, I don't know. That's a reach back. That's what I look at it for. If you disagree with me, call me 1-800-223-9797. You can text me 75759 if you disagree with me. Okay. The Dame Dash, I don't know why people are going to him, or look, two brothers built something. It's not here now. They moved their separate ways, or whatever it is, man. A lot of artists came through that rock, man. Cam, Jewels, Jim Jones, a lot of artists, man. Like, it doesn't have to be sour and bitter. Like, at the end of everyone's conversation, man, is it because the guy has a hot album, or
album is tough?
I mean, or you're not on the Rock Nation. You weren't really supposed to be on the Rock Nation. I'm a firm believer, New York, in having your turn. And if you had a turn, man, or a shot, you had your turn and your shot, man. And that's it. That's when, you know what it is, man. If you play sports or poker, whatever you do, you get your turn or your shot. What you do with it is your decision. It's not my decision to put the money in a piggy bank for you. That's it. I mean, what are we upset about here? What's our position for anger, man? Like that's so unclear to me. Like, I don't even think it's hate. I just think, and you know what too, as a rapper, if you're out there, don't get caught up in the attention that you get because you say something disrespectful, and then now everybody pushes a camera in the face, and you think they care about your opinion, because they don't care about your opinion. They care about the person you're talking about. 50 Cent has mastered that. That's his craft. I haven't seen many other people do it.
He's kind of nice.
He's good at it. I would leave this to Fifth as a way of the way he does things. It works for him. He came in the game like that. Let it rock.
Kind of nice.
Yeah, man. Just make good records, man. If you look, if you agree with me, disagree with me, call me 1-800-223 97.